If only life had a save point, a moment you could return to before you made the wrong choice, before the word slipped out, before everything you cared about slowly changed into something unrecognizable. I've thought about that a lot. How games let you make mistakes safely, how failure doesn't really hurt, it just teaches. You die, you respawn, you learn. There's comfort in that rhythm. But life doesn't play by the same rules, it just keeps moving, even when you're not ready to. And sometimes it feels like you're just watching your story unfold without any real control. If only life had a save point. Not to erase what happened, but to give us the chance to understand it. In games, I always overthink every decision. Do I help this person? Do I take the risk? I hover over every option like it's life or death, even though deep down I know it's not. Because there's always the option to reload, to undo, to choose differently. That's what makes games so comforting. The illusion of control. You're given choices that shape worlds, but never consequences that last forever. You can make mistakes without fear. You can fail and know it's not final. In real life, the rules are different. There's no confirmation box, no "are you sure" button before you say something that changes everything. Sometimes you realize you made the wrong choice years later, long after the moment's gone. And you can't reload, you just have to live with it. That's the part no one prepares you for, the permanence of being human. Regret has this way of echoing, like the sound of footsteps in an empty hallway. You keep replaying the same moment, hoping that one day it feels different, but it never does. I think we all carry a few save points in our heads, moments we'd go back to if we could. The day we stayed silent, the friendship we let fade, the opportunity we thought would always be there. It's strange how easy it is to forgive others, but almost impossible to forgive ourselves. We replay conversations that ended badly, we rewrite history in our minds, we try to imagine what might have happened if we'd just been braver, or quieter, or kinder. And the more we replay it, the heavier it gets. Games teach us, or at least taught me, that mistakes are learning experiences. But in real life, sometimes mistakes just stay. They don't fix you, they just sit with you until you learn to accept them. Maybe that's the real lesson. Not how to avoid regret, but how to live alongside it. Every save file in a game is like a snapshot of who you were when you made it. The music, the choices, the hesitation, it all gets frozen in time. You could load an old save years later and instantly remember who you were. And I think life works the same way. Every memory, every stage, every you that existed before now, they're still in there somewhere. The version of you that believed anything was possible, the one that fell in love for the first time, the one that was naive, hopeful, kind, before life got loud. Sometimes I think about those versions of me, the ones that didn't know any better, the ones that made mistakes thinking they were doing the right thing. And I don't hate them. I just wish I could tell them that it's okay. That regret is proof of growth. Proof that they learned something. Maybe that's why we replay old games. Not for the story, but for the person we were when we played them. If you think about it, gaming is built on failure. We fall, we die, we restart over and over again. And yet, we keep going. Because we believe we can do better this time. We believe progress is still possible. Maybe that's why games mean so much to us sometimes. They give us a safe space to fail, to process loss, to rebuild after things fall apart. Games let us practice being human, over and over, until it finally makes sense. We don't play just to escape life. We play because sometimes we're trying to understand it, to understand ourselves. If life had a save point, I'd probably spend forever trying to make it perfect, fixing every mistake, replaying every conversation, making every outcome just a little bit better. But perfection kills meaning. It removes the humanity from experience. Life's beauty comes from its fragility, from the fact that we can't rewind. We only get one attempt, one playthrough. Every decision matters precisely because it can't be undone. Every mistake becomes part of who you are. And I believe that's what real progress looks like. Not going back, but growing forward. We don't get to save before the hard parts. We just experience them, learn from them, and try again tomorrow. Maybe that's enough. I think about that sometimes. How strange it is that we can't truly restart. Because if we could go back, we'd never move forward. We'd never learn to sit with regret, to appreciate change, to have gratitude for the mistakes we've made. To understand that some things are beautiful precisely because they end. The truth is, Life does have save points. They're just not digital. They're the people you love, the moments you remember, the lessons you carry. They're the quiet pauses in between the chaos where you realize you're still here. That's your checkpoint. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, take a second to breathe and to appreciate where you are right now, because maybe this is your checkpoint. Also, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to start a discussion with you. Thanks again and see ya.